So obviously a big part of the self-improvement journey is documenting your results, taking a stance of where exactly you are and what you've accomplished over any time frame that you really want. And in this video, I'm going to be kind of going over what I've accomplished this summer, because I definitely have accomplished a lot over this summer and I'm pretty proud of it. So I think it's super important to do something like this. You don't have to make a video. You can write everything down that you sought to accomplish. Of course it helps if you had goals going into it, but I didn't have like specific goals. And I think that over the course of the future I am going to try and make more specific goals. So let's just jump straight on into it because I don't want to waste too much time. The first thing that I did this summer that obviously I am proud of is that from a more materialistic standpoint, I made my first viral video, which kind of proves that I'm able to make a video with a lot of audience retention and a lot of people gravitating towards it. But on a larger scale, I was able to make big gains in the YouTube channel space. I was very, very consistent. I think I only took like a week off, and that's when I ended up going to Florida back in May. But honestly, ever since then, I've been very, very consistent with making these videos, which I am very proud of, because that is definitely something that I went into it thinking through and thinking about a lot, because in college I wasn't able to put as much emphasis on YouTube as I wanted, and while the quality of the videos is a little bit on and off, to be perfectly honest with you guys, the quantity at which I was able to produce these videos definitely gained me around about 50 to 70 subscribers at the very least, because I remember I was stuck at around 130 forever, and now I'm at 192 or 191. So that is obviously an amazing growth period, and my overall goal is to get to 1,000 subs, because that's when you start getting the true perks of being a YouTuber. But on a larger scale, I want to hit all the milestones going up, and I'm pretty serious about this YouTube thing. Another thing that I strove towards and ended up pretty much conquering towards the end of the summer is my inability to show affection and gratitude, which I realized through a deep conversation I had with someone that I knew. And whatever this came from, it doesn't necessarily matter as much as the fact that I was able to notice it. And when you notice and become aware of your problems, it's much easier to fix them, because if you don't know that you have a blind spot, how will you ever pinpoint it, you know what I mean? So I definitely took strides towards that, and I progressed towards a more normal way of showing affection and gratitude. I think this also has to do with my problem with women. I've deduced this fact from, honestly, hours of journaling, but I think that is partially part of the problem. Another big thing that I was able to achieve over this summer is I've always had a fear of dunking my head underwater. Throughout my whole life I've had this problem. I don't know if it's because of my birth and the events that took place within it, but it's definitely something that made me fearful of holding my breath underwater, and I just avoided the problem for so long. But towards the middle of the summer, I want to say, my brother actually found a way that forced me to do it, in which you jump up and then dive down instead of just trying to push your instincts to dunk your head under from a level standing position. It might sound dumb, but it definitely helped, and I've been able to dunk my whole head underwater, which is something I could never do. Now, the next thing I did was I obviously made some huge fitness gains, as you can see, definitely widening up quite a bit, and I'm pretty proud of that because I was not this size going into the summer. I know that for an absolute fact. And I don't know if it's the eating, the working out, or both, but definitely putting on some size, which is something that every man should make one of his goals. I am a little bit worried that as I go to college, my physique will start to plateau a little bit, but I'm hoping that's not the case. So we'll have to see what happens. I'll check back in with you guys in a month. Another thing was I was able to get a job and kind of work towards some money, which I never really did before. But I ended up quitting that like halfway through the summer. I don't know if that was the right move, but nothing I can do now. It's in the past. So off the top of my head, those are the main things I can think of. There's one more, and it's just getting this haircut, which is also kind of minuscule in the large scheme of things, but I was definitely attached to my long hair. So glad that it's gone now, and we have a fresh start here, and I think it looks better anyways. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Comment your what you achieved down below. I was about to say your goals, but that wouldn't make sense. Comment what you have accomplished this summer. I would love to hear it. And of course, the way to build a mental framework and confidence is by keeping your promises to yourself. If you can set out to do the things that you claim yourself to do, then you'll have faith in your word as a man or a woman, and you'll be able to achieve more with that momentum. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all very, very soon.